This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some stats for Jalen Green.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the Houston starting 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Bogdanović is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Murray's shot is good. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of the game.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And, Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniform, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Denver has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bogdanović. From downtown, it's hauled in by Houston. Right side Whitmore. Basket counts.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Gordon finds Murray. Şengün against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Van Vliet with it. Checked by Murray. Van Vliet misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jokic is doubled. Outside Bogdanović. They kick it out to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 6.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Timeout called. Houston. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at Indiana, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they're playing about as well as we expected, at a really high level, trying to take over that #1 spot.
Now here's Green. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Şengün, no good.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Murray passes to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Van Vliet outside. Gordon pulls it in. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game. And enforce their own pace.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And he makes the first. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Bogdanović. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And that one, good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Now here's Murray. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Green for 3. First shot won't go. The Nuggets lead by 7. On the wing, Murray. Green covering. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Watson passes to Jokic. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Rockets trail by 7. And here is Thompson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Green's got 5.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Jokic with a screen on Green. Murray with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Jokic against Green. Outside for Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the attack, Green. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Jokic in the post. But if it goes, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Denver leading by just 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Bogdanović in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two, there's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Adams with a screen on Bogdanovich. Brooks from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. That one's good. This game is all even. Adams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Eason pulls it in.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Fires the 3. Houston with another miss. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. VanVleet scanning the floor. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Denver. You know, Grant and VanVleet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. VanVleet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's VanVleet. And in that win against the Grizzlies, he's another guy who played really well. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well. Yeah,
the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for VanVleet. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Green. Goes back up. Jokic grabs the board. Denver in the lead. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
Timeout called. Houston. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. all of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Whitmore, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Houston. Murray, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Whitmore. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Şengün against Jokic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Eason, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside, Green. The shot no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got 17 points.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 4. Here's Murray. He has 6. Jokic with it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Shooting below 35%, unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Whitmore in at the 3. Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Green. It's deflected. Murray against Van Vliet. Murray passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Porter. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. Rockets trail by 4. Now Green. He's got 9. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich, that's good.
It's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a 3rd or 4th guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Now here's Whitmore. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Şengün, the screen. Lets it fly. The Rockets again can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Green. Green in the lane.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
On the wing, Murray, guarded by Van Vliet. Van Vliet against Murray. There's the 3. And he dunks it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Back to Murray. Porter a screen. From behind the arc. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. The 3. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Najee. Murray deciding where to go with it. Up and over Smith. Again, the miss by Murray. Rockets trail by 8. On the wing, Green. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Green's got 13.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Najee. Now here's Murray. Porter from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Murray, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Green against Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at Denver. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference. And of course, Houston far behind in the standings.
You know, for Denver, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent, before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Nikola Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. Thompson passes to Şengün. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Well, that's why it's so important to seal off those passing lanes inside. Make them earn points in the paint.
Şengün with a steal. A minute 4 left in the third. Brooks against Šarić. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jokic with a screen on VanVleet. Pass to Jokic from deep. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's VanVleet. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, leading by 9. And time to step away quick. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Dario Šarić. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's Thompson, high post. He's against Watson. Here's Green. That one off the back iron and out. Denver leading by 9. Here's Brown. And they double up Jokic. And here's Šarić for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. They get it again. It's stolen by Šarić. The floater, rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 9. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Green against Jokic. Šarić outside. Jokic in the post. And they double up Jokic. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And it's hammered
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Porter Jr. comes in for Šarić. Bogdanovich has checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 24 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Whitmore. Now Smith. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Great D that time from Jokic. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Tari Eason. So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Eason, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
The Rockets again can't hit. Denver leading by 11. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jokic in the post. Green covering. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. It's going to go on Jalen Green. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Pass to Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Van Vliet against Westbrook. Houston with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Whitmore with it. Šarić on him. Outside Whitmore. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Houston with another miss. Denver leading by 18.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong.
3 points. And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And the new group getting ready for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Holiday subbed in for Van Vliet. Westbrook, the pass to Jordan. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And finished off by Westbrook.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He gets it in there.
Assist goes to Aaron Holiday.
So no problem for Denver.